Thank you.
Hello and welcome. We are back for another BWS interview for BWS Awareness Day and Month. My name is Bree. I am the co-host. Honey is the founder of BWS Awareness Day on um, Facebook as well as website. And we are back here with the lovely Paula from Romania. She was here last year in 2023 to talk about her story. So today we're going to be continuing on from last year's conversation. So tell us about how you'd like to share about how BWS can be a disability and how it can affect not just the person with BWS, but also the family unit as well.
Hello to everyone. I'm Paula Cioara from Romania. I would like to thank you for this opportunity to speak with you, with Bree, and with Honey. Honey, I'm so sorry that I don't speak with you. I love you so much, and thank you for everything that you have done until now. I'm so sorry about that day. It was a very sad day for us, for all of
Mhm.
us. Okay, so honey, I love you. Thank you for everything. And that's a great pleasure for me to speak with you, with all of you for the second time. Because last year I spoke about my story, about my son, his story. I think that it's not a good thing to speak again about um, David, about our journey in Italy. So now, because now he's 10 years old, I think that I could speak about what I feel now in my family. That David has a disability, has a syndrome. Okay. But is this affecting our life in our family, in our society, yes or no? I think that, and I always thought that not only David has a disability, I have a disability, my husband has a disability, and my son, my first child, Paul, he's 13 years old, he has a disability because he grew up in our family, Paul, seeing David in hospital, going to the doctors, always worried and learning on internet in books, speaking on the phone with doctors, with teachers, with those person who are more reliable to understand and to learn from them what does mean a disability or a syndrome. And I think that the most affected person in our family is Paul.
Mhm.
He is now 13 years old, and we try always to find time only with him. Me and him going in the city or shopping or watching a good movie on Netflix. Then time spending with his father, only with his father, because he's a grow up man now,
Mhm.
almost. And it's important to find time, good time with his father, to have those questions with his father that he cannot speak with me. Then at school, I see him, he's always worried about David. What is
Oh,
he doing? With whom is he speaking? Um,
he just
and
wants to.
then there is a big problem in this society that many times doctors or teachers ask me, do you love Paul? Do you spend time with him?
Oh.
Because they are thinking that they think that we are focused only on David.
And that, no.
but it's not true. Maybe it's okay that they think so because they don't have a disability person in their family and they cannot understand that.
Hmm.
But for us, in our family, always Paul was in the first row.
Hmm.
For example, when David was sick after he was born, we went to Italy and we were there for 1 year and 2 months in hospital.
Hmm.
So I have made I choose to stay in Italy, only me and David.
Hmm.
Why? Because for me it was very important that Paul, he should be home with his father. It would be easier for me if my husband were there with me, no, and for David
Yeah.
too. But
Yeah.
for me, it was the most important thing was Paul should be home with his father, not with his grandparents or with the neighbors or with uncles or aunts. And that was always in my head. Paul should be home with his father.
That's
We should
wonderful.
go to kindergarten to have friends, to be good, to be well, to grow up okay.
Hmm.
And even now, he likes to make homework with me, to spend time with me. But the teachers or the person, the neighbors, they don't know that.
Mm-mm, they don't
When
see
we
that.
have a disability person in our house, it's not only he or she in
Hmm.
our head. I talk with a psychologist what to do, and I do that, what they say. We go in the park, we go to the cinema alone, only the two of us, not always the entire family. I try to send him in these holiday meetings with other children, or to go with the entire class for a week somewhere. And I tell him, go. Oh, mom, but I don't want to go. I want to stay home. What if something happens with David? Nothing
Aw.
happens with David. Go and have fun.
Hmm.
I will call you. No, don't call us. Everything will be okay. Go and have fun.
He sounds so caring.
Yes,
Oh.
yes, yes, it's true. And that's what I want to say to everyone, that don't think that if there is a disability person in the family, those children who are not with a disability are not loved or are not entirely watching after them.
Right.
Try to translate what I want to say
Yes.
better.
Yes. No, I get what you're saying exactly. Like, don't think that just because there is a person in the household that has a disability, that the other people, whether children or their parents, aren't getting the same love or aren't getting they aren't get they are getting enough love. There's still a focus. And
Yes,
so I think this will speak so much to other parents that have children in the household without BWS as well that are siblings, and speak to the siblings as well. Um, this is wonderful to share, and it seems like you have really um, so advocating goes so many different ways. You advocated for David for being
yes,
there and his needs in the hospital in Italy for a year and a half, but you also advocated for your other son, Paul, to be at home with his father, making friends, going to school. So sometimes when someone is born with a disability or rare disease, the advocating comes out in all areas of our life. We advocate not just for that person, but for our other child, or even for our own selves, or even for our partner, our husband. Um, yes. That sounds like you are a big advocate in all the different areas.
Yes, I tried my best to because there was the COVID and you
Yes.
were locked out in our house. Uh, I spend my entire time at night to watch or to be online on Zoom with the psychologists that teach us that it's very important a mom a mom who has two child. It's not a full mom for for the two child in the same way.
Right.
We have to split and to be an A mom for Paul and a B mom for David because the needs are not the same.
Yes.
And so many times I hear that, oh, but I am a mom from the two child, the same mom. No, it's not true, and it cannot be true because
Each child needs
the-
some more unique. You adapt to their needs individually, and then it
yes,
helps the whole family unit and
yes.
them. Yes,
And
yes.
I feel sorry that he grew up until now seeing that we went to doctors, we went to hospitals, and he asked me, Mom, but if something happens with me, will you go with me in Italy in hospital,
Oh,
like David? And I said, I will go until America with you in hospital. So he needs to hear that I love him and I would do the same thing with him as I did with David or we did with David. And and I can say that people around us, they can see that even Paul is special.
hmm. He's got a big heart. And
I tried not, he has a lot of trauma. Of course he has.
oh, yes,
Because
yeah.
we went to psychologist and she told us that Paul, he was 7 years old. And Paul told her that I abandoned him.
Oh,
When
yep,
we went in Italy,
yep, because that's
I
what it felt
abandoned
like.
him and I don't love him.
Hmm.
More than that, when we came home from Italy with David, David was healthy, everything was good, and Paul hated me.
Hmm.
Go away, he pushed me. I don't like you, go away. He didn't want to eat what I cooked,
Hmm.
and there were 2 years with hard work from me
Hmm.
to try to find solutions
Yep.
how to reconnect with my son. Because when we came home, I found out another child.
Hmm.
He wasn't that child that I left him home.
Yes, he had grown, and then other, yes, yes.
Yes. He was without diapers. He
No.
was taller, bigger, and there was only 1 year and 2 months.
Mhm.
But he hated me, and it was awful.
That's so hard. It sounds like that would be such a hard thing for everyone. Like hard for him, hard for you. It's not like you want to have everyone be separated, but that was just what you had to do there for what your family needed. So
It
that's tough.
Now we speak, and we speak a lot. And now he understands that what I have done in that moment with David to go in Italy was the right choice for us. It was the unique choice for us.
Mhm.
But he was little, 2 years
Mhm.
and half. So he was very, very little. And with his brain, it was normal to think that I abandoned him.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah.
that affected him. of course, affected him. And this trauma is there, even now is there.
Mhm. It's incredible that you got him into the counseling as well, and then to be able to just working through
We
that.
went to
Yeah.
psychologist, and from there I know that he suffered a big trauma in that moment.
Hmm.
More than that, after we went in Italy, he saw the grandparents crying. He saw his father that was very sad.
Yeah.
Maybe even his father, my husband, didn't know how to approach the situation in that moment because we are not psychologists. We were focused on how to survive, how to be able to make something with David there in Italy to because he was very in a bad condition in hospital. And maybe even my husband didn't know how to approach again the situation at home here in Romania with Paul. And it was a bad time when Paul was sick, and my husband went with him in hospital here in Romania. And everybody asked, "But where is your mom? You don't have a mom? Why are you here
Oh.
with your father?" Because it was odd that in hospital he is with his father and not with his mother. And it was traumatizing for him.
Hmm.
But now we speak a lot about these things. And he understands. But he told me that, "Mom, but I suffered and I
Yeah.
felt alone. I know that you are a good mother and you try your best to do something there in Italy, and you spent that time to to because that was my duty."
Right.
But
It. Yeah.
again, I think that Paul has a bigger disability than that David.
Right. Yeah. And I feel like just being able to, the fact that he's comfortable to talk to you about that, sa- and also articulate like now that how old he is now, he can understand why you did what you did, but he still was affected by it. I think that is such a beautiful thing that like therapy and counseling, having that outside person come in, especially at these younger ages, because it can be the best unique choice, like you said, for your family, but it can still, there can still be things that hurt from it, right? And that, but
Yeah.
that's the human experience, and that's okay. Like it's okay for him to have his feelings about it in that way, his sibling to ha have feelings of both being happy that you're with David, so David can get the care, but also being sad that you're not with him and all of that. Like it can, those two different things can coexist, and it doesn't mean that it's just like anything's right or wrong. It's like that was just the best path for both of their
Mhm.
how
Yeah.
you could go to have them grow up the best way. So this is such a powerful conversation. I so appreciate your vulnerability and just sharing because I think this is a big thing that people probably deal with and we don't talk about a lot if they have a sibling that has a disability and then they are seeing them going that their sibling going through that and then the
My
parents and then
parents, so the grandparents,
grandparents as
they
well.
were so afraid to stay with him alone.
Oh,
Because
yes,
I
yeah.
asked them, "Please, we have scheduled something with my husband, because my husband is a priest here in Romania, Greek Catholic priest, and we had a big event at the church." And I asked them, my parents, to stay with David at home. It's 5 meters from the church. And they told me, "No, we are afraid to stay with him." And my grandparents told us that they are afraid to stay with David. And that happens not only one time, many times.
Hmm.
Now, because David is a normal guy, a normal boy, he's behaving well, they are capable to stay with David.
But
Some
I
other
think,
things with I yes.
oh, sorry, I was gonna say, I was just gonna validate what you said. I think that can be common for other grandparents of grandchildren when the child has any type of disability, BWS or outside of that, because it's something that they're not used to, and so they go, but then it's like, so the mom, I feel like, and the pair and the dad kind of have to educate them through, look, it might feel like for you, but really it's not this, it's just a little bit of a unique way. You might have to do things a little differently for this kid, but in general, all kids are not the same. This is comes with a lot more, but it'll be okay. But it takes them a little bit longer because it's different for that generation.
So for us, these 10 years were very hard
That is,
because of this.
yes.
I, as a mom, I was stuck at home with the two child because we haven't had help from anywhere. Um, I have had to split myself in two because David has some needs that Paul hasn't.
Hmm.
And in school, it happened that the teachers told me, "Oh, I know that you don't love Paul so much. You don't spend so much time with him because you have to spend time with David." No, it's not true.
Oh,
I spend more time with Paul because I know what he needs. I know that he likes to spend time with me or with his father. So we try our best to to make Paul to grow up normally, not
right.
with a disability. To let him go in the park alone, to go to the grandparents, to go to the cinema with his friends, to go in this holiday meetings with the kids, or
Yeah.
go with the church for 10 days, I don't know where in Romania, with no problem.
Yeah. And
But
I would, oh, sorry.
even there, the teachers are, you are not spending time with Paul.
Oh my goodness. So, well, I would be like, I have to spend more time. I have to spend time taking, oh my gosh, how am I going to word this? Like to the teachers or to anyone, it's like I spend a lot of time just educating you on stop judging me and stop thinking something that isn't true. Like you're taking away me having to do that and educate,
Yes,
taken away from my time with either of them. People need to
yes.
just not assume. They need to just, what do they see? And if they don't see it because they're not at home, then don't even think anything negative. Like, oh, I'm so sorry you've had to go through that.
But I know now I say the good things that they are aware that I try to make advocacy here in Romania. And they are so proud of me when I'm on Zoom, I'm on meetings, I go in Bucharest to a conference, to a congress, because now in February we have had a lot of meetings on Zoom or in person in Bucharest, in other cities in Romania. And I went to all of these meetings
Oh, wonderful.
alone with my car, or in Bucharest, I went on flu, and they were proud. Mom, are you going? Yeah, okay, let's. I want to see you on live. And David was asked at school, what's your mother job? And she
Hmm.
said she's staying on Zoom because I don't work. I am at home with David.
Yeah.
I don't work.
Well, but you do. Yes, I get
Okay,
what you mean. Not
but
the not the traditional. Yeah.
yes, I don't go in an office to work for 8 hours. And he told to the psychologist at school that my mother, she's staying on Zoom And Paul was asked, "What is your mother job?" And he said that she's helping other parents.
Yes,
So
yes,
I hope
oh,
that they are seeing what it's good, what it's okay.
yes.
Uh,
And well, you're modeling also how to speak up for oneself and speak up for others when they are not like at that age, yet, or how, yeah, so and how it really can affect not just your local community, but regional, global in a positive way. So that's a huge thing. Um, Thank you so much for being here and sharing today. Do you have any last, just like any words of inspiration or encouragement to other parents or even siblings of um, a, another sibling of theirs with BWS?
I would like to say that it would be very important to the large family to be more the attention on the mother and on the father, because I I I feel that I'm not. I sometimes I no so many times I feel lost. I
I
feel
understand.
alone. I don't have that encouragement from or my husband or my brother or my mother. They don't understand me, or they understand me but in a halfway.
Right, right.
Um,
So having more support for the moms.
Support, yes.
Yes, and more people that are also advocating for the moms to get their own time or just to be listened to in a non-judgmental, open way where you know you're being heard and seen. Yes.
My biggest help in life is the Italian Association or the Romanian Alliance, because we have here in Romania for rare diseases a Romanian Alliance, and we have conferences, Zoom meetings, on WhatsApp. We are writing a lot there.
Right.
So this is my support. The Italian Association, the Romanian Alliance, the parents from Romania. I have 15 families, but I'm so sorry that they are not talking so much on the WhatsApp as I would like to talk with them. But more support for the mother.
Yes. Yes. I think
I
that is,
didn't felt that only from Monica Bertoletti. She's amazing. So
she really
Monica
is.
Bertoletti, she's my sister, she's my mother, she's my grandmother, my everything, and the parents from there. That's why for us it's very important. One time in year we go to the conference,
Yes.
and we are just waiting to go in May to
Oh,
the
good. That's not
conference.
too far. Oh, that's good. It's
Yes,
coming up
because
close.
there I feel normal for 3 days. I
Hmm.
feel that I breathe fresh air. I feel that I catch so much positive energy from them that it's for the entire year until
Yes.
I go again to the conference. I feel appreciated. Paul is very happy because he's meeting other brothers,
Yes.
and
Oh,
he's so proud with the condition that we have in our family.
yes.
So
That's so wonderful. This
we
is
are a
so,
family with a rare disease, but the
yeah.
entire family.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Paula, for being here today, for sharing your story. I don't have Zoom Pro, so it's probably going to cut us off in just 30
Okay,
seconds.
okay.
So thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.
See you soon. Bye.